Y'all in the game, right? Let's see y'all play.
That dude Kane is crazy.
Nobody move!
It's a time for war.
I can compel you to testify.
I'm back for more. I'm ready.
I'm focused. The app is blowing up.
There's something that you're hiding.
It's a time for war.
You know everything.
This ain't no negotiation. Do we have an understanding?
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, FuturisticMike, and I'm back with another Power Book 2 Ghost video if you're new. Now, this is going to be a video about the official trailer that just dropped on the Ghost Stars page. If you're a fan of Power, if you love Power, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I post videos on Power Book 2 Ghost, you get them. Now, we finally got the trailer. This is the trailer for the rest of the season. You know, this is not just the episode 6 trailer. You can tell this is the trailer for the rest of the season. It's showing a lot of detail. You know, it didn't show Tommy Egan. We didn't get none of that Tommy Egan stuff, but I think he's still coming. But yo, this trailer is action-packed as hell. You know, I'm not even gonna waste no time with y'all, man. I didn't take a picture of every clip in the trailer because this trailer is kind of long and that would take me forever. So I just took a clip, you know, of the main parts, the key parts of the trailer, and we're going to talk about those parts. We're going to break it down. You know, I might make another video on the trailer, but this trailer is so long that if I were to take pictures of it piece by piece, I would be making like a 35-minute video. So let's just talk about what we can real quick. Now we see Tariq, he's saying my life is mad complicated. He's coming down the steps at the college. You know, it shows Tariq, he's talking to Effie, and she's saying, haven't you ever done anything you had to do, even if it was the last thing you wanted to do or something like that. You know, we're gonna see Effie again. I'm so happy about that because we only seen her in the first episode, and a lot of people were like, damn man, where's Effie? But she's gonna be back. We're finally gonna see her again. And to be honest, Tariq has a love triangle on his hands. You know, there's Lauren, Diana, and Effie still even in the picture. Effie did my boy Tariq dirty, but obviously he's still gonna be messing with her. He'll probably smash her, you know. He might have smashed her already. We seen in Power Season 6, you know, they were kissing on the bed, but we never knew if they smashed because they don't show Tariq in those type of scenes, but he might smash her. Then we see Tariq and he's moving fast, man. He's always on the run. It seems like he's always making moves. And then we see him grabbing some drugs off the table. It looks like it's individual bags with pills in it and stuff. Those look like the type of baggies that you use when you're selling little 20 bags of weed and stuff. And I know all about that because everybody around my neighborhood be selling stuff in bags like that. Then we see Tasha and she says, baby, I wish I was out there to help you. And he says, look, ma, I can handle it. And we already know that Tariq always says I can handle it, but he never ends up being able to handle things by himself. He's gonna need some help. Seriously, he's gonna need some help. You know, he's gonna have to really make the Tejadas trust him so they can be his friend, because without them, you know, he's screwed in this game. Then we see Sax. It re-shows the part where he's recording Tariq at the cemetery, and we see Davis McLean and Tasha in court. It looks like Davis is still in court defending Tasha. He's trying to get his client off no matter what. We see that Sax says, I'm taking Tariq down, and he's gonna need Davis McLean to help him do that. And to be honest, I don't think Davis McLean is really even on his side like that. So at the end of the day, Sax is gonna get screwed. Now we see Tariq, he's saying my mother's lawyer is asking for mad cash by today. He's asking Mary J. Blige for some more product. She says, I got you. Now we see somebody with a gun, and some people think it's Tariq, but I don't know, because this guy has a ring on his finger, and Tariq don't be wearing rings. But it could be Tariq. Maybe he decided to wear a ring this day. But Monet was telling him that you need to protect yourself at all times. And right after that, it shows somebody putting a clip into a gun. So it could be Tariq. Then we see Kane, and he says, man, y'all in the game, right? Let's see y'all play. And I bet he's talking to Tariq and Braden. And then we see Braden, and he says, man, that dude Kane is crazy. Braden don't even know the half of it yet. Once he fully gets involved with the Tejadas and Kane, he's gonna see, man, this dude Kane should not be messed with. So we see Tariq and Lauren talking, and she says, Tariq, are you fundamentally good or bad? And these two are definitely going to end up sleeping together. I just know it, because then it shows Tariq and he's taking her jacket off and stuff. I don't know if they're going to show it, but these two are definitely going to smash in the future, man. In the next like 2-3 episodes, these two are definitely going to smash. Like, she wanted to that one night when Tariq was messed up and he was drugged, and she was kind of salty that he passed out. You could tell when she walked out, she was salty. So these two are definitely going to get into some freaky shit in the future. Then we see Diana, and she's coming to Tariq's room. She says, you got somebody in there or whatever. Man, I feel like these two are not as compatible as Lauren as Tariq. You know, Diana, yeah, she'll be like a good smash or whatever, but I don't feel like she's a better match for Tariq than Lauren is. You know, I feel like he might end up marrying Diana because she's supposed to be like Tasha or whatever. He might end up having to settle for Diana, but really he wants Lauren. Just like Ghost wanted Angela, but he had to settle for Tasha. Then we see Monet, and she's talking on the phone with Tasha. Tasha is saying, if you hurt what's mine, I swear to God, I'll find a way to hurt what's yours. And I don't know what Tasha thinks she's gonna do. She don't really have any connects on the outside, and if her stupid ass wouldn't have ratted on Tommy, if she wouldn't have snitched on Tommy, then she would still have Tommy Egan on her side, and she would be able to call him, and she would be able to set up arrangements and set up hits and stuff. But nope, she burnt that bridge. Tommy Egan would not be able to help her. He's coming for her head. Then we see Lorenzo, and he's gonna be back in the show. I think it said he was gonna be in like episode 6 or 7. He's due to be in like 3 or 4 more episodes or something like that. I'm interested to see where his character is gonna go. He might get taken out. Monet might take him out. So we see Sax. He's saying, I can compel you to testify. I don't know who he's talking to. But then we see somebody coming in this little, like, you know, glow in the dark room, and they're turning up, dancing and stuff. It kind of looks like Zeke, but I'm not sure. It looks like Zeke a little bit. Then we see Tariq. You know, he's saying that I'm focused. And then we see Jabari, and he's saying there's something that you're hiding. And he's talking to Tariq, obviously. But nah, Jabari, you're the one hiding things. You're the one that plagiarized my boy Tariq's essay or his paper. Why are you stealing my boy's shit? Now we see Kane. He's getting beat up, man. You know, he probably went to go confront somebody, and it just went bad. It went the wrong way, and it looks like Kane is getting beat the hell up. You know, somebody might come to his rescue. Maybe Drew. Maybe Drew will finally become tough and come to Kane's rescue, and then Kane will be like, oh, okay, I see you. Then we see more of Tasha in court. You know, I know she's gonna be getting out in the next couple episodes, maybe at the end of the season. She could die in jail. You never know, but something's gonna happen to Tasha. I just don't see her making it out of this. I just don't. Ghost grew up in the streets, and he built his business from scratch or whatever, and he never had his parents growing up. And I feel like it's going to be the same way with Tariq. He's going to lose his mother as well as his father. Then we see a basketball game. We see Zeke, and he's dunking in the basketball court. So he finally must be off probation. You know, Tariq writing his papers finally must have paid off. And I'm glad that we'll finally see him, you know, dunking or playing ball or whatever. Because it seemed like they were never going to show Zeke actually playing ball. But I'm happy we're going to see some of that. And then we see Zeke in a room with Professor Milgram. He's still smashing her. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, is he going to be with her now? Is he always going to be meeting up to smash? You know she would like that because she's a straight sex addict. But damn, she needs to slow down. Now we see Lauren and Tariq in class, and she's saying, you need to tell me everything that you've been up to. And if she were to hear everything that he's been up to, she would not like it. So, you know, Tariq just needs to keep quiet for now. We see Davis McLean, and he's on the phone with somebody, and he does not look happy at all. He's starting to find things out that he doesn't like, and it's really starting to mess with his case and his mind. He doesn't like any of this. So we see little Guap, and a lot of people thought he was dead, and I even thought that he might be dead because Kane beat the brakes off this boy. You know what I mean? Like, his whole face was caved in. He was bloody. It looked like he was a goner. But we see little Guap in this scene, and he's shooting at somebody. He wants revenge, probably for what the Tejadas did to him and his crew. And I think he's going to be the one to end up dying, though. There's no way little Guap is going to kill anybody. And if he does, that's going to be crazy. That's going to really cause some problems with the Tejadas and little Guap's crew, GTG. Next we see Tariq, and he's getting like choked out or something. You know, somebody's on top of him. Maybe somebody is legitly trying to beat him up, or maybe somebody's just trying to teach him a lesson. Maybe somebody's on top of him like, look, if you do one more thing, I swear to God, I'm going to kill you, or something like that. But it looks like Tariq is spooked. And if this is just a lesson, then maybe this is a lesson that he had to learn, because Tariq is hard-headed as hell. Now we see Drew, and he's beating the hell out of somebody. You know, maybe Drew is finally going to become tough, because this dude seems so soft, and I can't wait to see this dude finally grow some balls and finally do some work in the organization. I'm actually very excited to see what comes of Drew. I cannot wait. Then we see Tariq and Diana. You know, he's meeting up with her somewhere. It looks like a warehouse or something. I don't know. There's always some sketchy shit going on in this show. And then we see your girl Monet, and she's blasting somebody, man. She's shooting somebody, and about time we're gonna see Monet put in some work, because she's always having Kane do the work, but now we see that she's actually gonna put in some work. So I'm excited to see that. And then we see Tariq, he's talking to Monet, and Diana's in the room, and she's just basically setting him straight. She says, do we have an understanding? But yeah, man, that's the whole trailer. You know, I didn't break down every single detail in the trailer, because like I said, there's a lot to break down, but I did the best that I could. I took the clips out that seemed important or interesting. So there's the trailer. How do you guys think it looks? Do you guys think the rest of the season looks good? I think it looks intense as hell. I think it looks absolutely insane. And I cannot wait to see what happens in the rest of Power Book 2 Ghost. Man, I'm excited. I truly can't wait. But yeah, man, that's the whole trailer. Drop in the comment section what you guys think of the trailer for Season 1B of Power Book 2 Ghost. Comment your theories, thoughts, predictions, and everything else. Comment what you think is going to be happening. But keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all Power Book 2 Ghost content in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. It definitely helps the channel out. I appreciate y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy FuturisticMike, and I'll talk to y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.